what can we do as citizens in the city to help you with that? In other words, you know, if there are problems with responding management, what can we do to say to management, cooperate with this process? Because my understanding is, this to me looks like a wonderful idea for the city to be using to try to get people more accountable.
Yeah, I think, well, what I said is I'm not the most popular person in City Hall, which is certainly true. I mean, the guy who asks why was your sick leave twice as high last month as it was the month before that is not going to be a super popular guy. I would say the receptiveness has been mixed. I think there's departments who've really embraced this. One of the people who's really embraced this is Dr. Ingram, and I've been very appreciative of that. I think, you know, what I said before, we're attempting to provoke a cultural shift, and that involves culture shock. I mean, you know, we have a lot of people in the city who've worked for the city for a lot of years. They've put in a lot of service and done a lot of good work. And I think people coming in, like such as myself, asking questions, you know, why does the data look this way? The questions are innocent, but they don't necessarily feel that way when you get asked, I suppose. And so there's culture shock. And I think certainly forums like this and certainly, you know, the public, I mean, hearing the results from the North End strategic planning session, to the extent that the public is saying we want data, we want transparency, we want the city to tell us how it's doing or how it's responding to us, the more people say that to the city, the easier my job gets. Whereas I think if people who work in the same building that I work in think that nobody outside the building cares what my numbers say, that makes it harder for me to do my work. And so, I mean, I guess I would say, to the extent that there are people in the public pushing and saying, we want the city to measure its performance, we want the city to report its performance, that certainly helps.